I'm still haunted by the grotesque abuse of power displayed by the holy nation. To take life so easily and willingly on nothing but a whim is absurd. Mother, father, Myza, Hudor, and Devion, all just extinguished like a pitiful flame emanating from a smoldering fire, without a second thought to their own embers of ambition. I will have my revenge. I will burn the Akronites. I will extinguish their flame. Thank you so much to everybody that tuned in for this video and tuned in for the last one. Go ahead and smash that like button for more Kenshi roleplay. And here we are, back in it. Danvos and Ruka are both pretty messed up from a scuffle with some starving bandits. And once they're all healed up and ready to go to start mining and making some more money, I will definitely get back with you guys. So it seems like they're both healed enough. We got a little bit of food in our backpack, and we're going to come out here and mine as much copper as we can, because we absolutely need to make money. That is the name of the game. In Danvos's mind right now, he's thinking to himself, we need to make money and to establish a foothold in this desolate place so that he can strike back at the heart of the Akron Empire. We are a good bit away from that, and it's going to take quite a long time before we are able to deal with the Akrons themselves. They are a very, very powerful faction, and we can easily die, especially being stranded in the middle of enemy territory. I'll get back to you guys after we have a decent chunk of change and, hell, maybe even a couple of workers to help us out. Alright, so I just sold off about 70 copper, and that put us up to about 21,000 cats. It's a good little bit of change right there. We can most likely go and recruit some people, hopefully expand our mining empire, which we're going to need to establish before we can even think about training. We need to have a way of making money on the side. You're not from around here, are you, Ken? Perhaps my second chance at freedom lies with you. My price is 3,000 cats. I'm no fighter, I'm merely a servant. Sounds good, man. We need some servants right now. Welcome to the party, Hep. We need a fighter. Who is this? We could use you, we. 3,000 cats, so you're probably not going to have any skills at all. That's a pacifier. An engineer. We don't really need an engineer. Yeah, we really don't need an engineer, especially for 6,000. Looking for protection. I'm a Shek warrior outside. Do you really need to ask about my skills? Yeah, kinda do. I'm gonna be hiring you. 6,000 cats. Sure, why not? You're a qualified warrior, or at least you should be. You say you are. Let's hope I'm getting my money's worth. You are my sister. Nobody will touch you. Wonderful. Alright, so we have Ruka, Hep, and Kang. I guess we could have a worse squad going. Let's get you guys started on mining so you can start making me money, and we'll eventually get into some training. I know that's what you Shek want. You want a battle, you want to fight for your lives, and rolling with me, you will definitely get it. We did get the house fixed up. We also got a ore crate in the corner and where we are loading up all of our copper ore so we can sell it, as y'all saw earlier. We need to get some more research going, because right now it doesn't seem like we have food storage, and with us having a good little following behind us, Danvos thinks it's an amazing idea to get some food storage going so that we don't constantly have to pass out food to people. They'll just know where to come get it. Alright, Danvos figured out how to get the food storage built, and we're using the rest of the cats we have to fill it up with food. So now everybody can come in here and enjoy a nice little meal before they head back out and get back to work. We're going to be researching a couple more things. There might be a good bit of jumps in this first episode because we need to get, or not this first episode, the second episode, because we need to get established so we can make some money and then slowly work our way out into the wastes and, you know, get into some combat, get training, because we are going to need to train before we fight the Ochranites. The Ochranites are well equipped and very well trained. If only my family were here to see this. We could have started out here a long time ago, made our fortune, and not have to have dealt with the Ochran Empire. Oh, how things could have been different. In the past month, since we've been on the run from the Ochranite Empire, we have amassed quite the fortune. We already have a house to our name, along with a small clan that we are forming. We are known as the Fireborn, and we are here to stay. We need to recruit some more people so we can continue building our empire. Danvos has grand dreams for what we can accomplish in this wasteland. Soon the Ochranites will fear us. You a warrior, flat skin? Not really. Not really. Trying to work on it, though. She did not like that. You a warrior, flat skin? Yeah, I'm one of the best. Yep, I'm gonna be one of the best. Yep, come on now. Spirited. We'll need an extra blade. Rain the Giant. Pure Shek Warriors. 7,500 cats. Are you in, flat skin? Rain the Giant. Why they call you that? My battle name, given to me by the Stone Golem. A rare honor. It's only given to the best of the warriors, the 100 guardians. And why is one of the Shek begging in a bar? I was challenged and I lost my place in the 100 guardians. Now I grow eager for action, for challenge. My bones grow rusty and my stomach hungry each day I wait for battle. Will you give me the action I need, outsider? Sure, it would be nice to have a Shek warrior come along. Come on now. At this point in time, Danvos is feeling very welcomed by the Shek. Sure, they might show a bit of racism towards him. Sure, they might be horned bastards. But they seem friendly enough to join his party and are willing to give an outsider a chance. And I think that's wonderful. Outcast, how about earning yourself the loyalty of a Shek warrior? Go on. I need to be freed. 3,500 cats to free me from my lord. Let me fight for you, outsider. A mightier warrior once again. Peasant life is killing my soul. I need battle. And Not really interested. Flat skin, 10-man outcast. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you look like. This is a fresh start. Need work. Are you hiring? Ooh, 6,000 cats. No, thank you. I guess you're coming with us. We have Rain the Giant, a stoic Shek warrior who lost her place among the 100 guardians after an honorable duel. She will be helping us with training. We have Kang, one of the probably toughest Sheks Ruka has ever seen down here. Doesn't really have too much to offer in terms of his backstory. We just know he's a Shek warrior and he's very arrogant, as most Shek are. We have Ruka, a disgraced Shek warrior that had her horns chopped off whenever she failed to die in battle. Me personally, I kind of see the Shek as arrogant and backwards, but what do I know? I'm just a Greenlander. She's good enough in my book, though. She got back up, came back to civilization, but was somehow still claimed to be a traitor, and she had her horns chopped off. And here I am, the weakest of the group. The lone Greenlander who lost everything and came to the Shek Kingdom to make anew. I will not bow to the Akron Empire, they will bow to me. Maybe not now, maybe not in a couple years, maybe not for a decade. But what I do know is that the Akron Empire will fall, and it will fall at my hand. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The dream team, so far. We have Rain, Kang, Ruka, and of course, Danvos. We're about to get started training. Alright, so I have them all set to guard Danvos. Since Danvos is the leader of the group, and he's also the weakest, we need to make sure they guard him. I haven't been seeing too many bandits around here lately, maybe a couple groups that the Shek have wiped the floor with, but that's about it. I hope we find some starving bandits. Oh, shit. Who do we got behind us? And of course, it's the worst thing we could probably... Not the worst thing, we could always face beak things. Yeah, the murder giraffes. But no, these are dust bandits. They're significantly tougher than the starving bandits, and currently way out of our league. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? We are probably going to hightail it the hell out of here back to the Shek and try to fight these dust bandits with the Shek. Because honestly, we're going to get messed up out here and get all of our shit taken if we try to fight them out here, and we will not gain any experience. We need to find a nice little group of starving bandits to start off with. Because these guys have actual bladed weapons, and they will not hesitate to fuck us up. And there's a lot of them. They have crossbows and swords, so they have range and melee covered. Need to make sure Ruka stays back. She's the one with the backpack on, so she's going to be a little bit slower. She's carrying all of our food and medical supplies. Let's set everybody to a sprint. Oh my god, that's a lot of them. We are not ready to venture out of the borderlands yet, or the border zone, because these are some of the easiest enemies in the game, and right now, they will absolutely wipe the floor with all of us. They'll even wipe the floor with Kang and Rain. And those are the most experienced fighters in our group right now. Alright, Ruka, run over there. We need to see if we can get the Shek to run up. Yep, here they come. Perfect, perfect. Rain is lagging a bit behind, though. We need to work on her athletics. We'll probably fight them right here on the hill. And here we go, people. Ooh. Poor Danvos is getting fucked up right now. He can't even swing his freaking bat that hard. The Shek warriors are absolutely destroying these guys, though. I really hope we can get up to their level one day. Danvos is pretty messed up. Let's put his backpack into his inventory so he doesn't have the combat penalty. And there goes Danvos. I think one of them shot him and it made him go down. Alright, Ruka, get in there. We need to get some combat experience going. It's not going to provide much at first, especially against these dust bandits, because they'll just murk us with the numbers they have on us. Alright, this is the last one. And he went down like a wet sack of potatoes. And here our stoic heroes lie as they rest up because they're all weak as shit right now. I'm not even gonna... I'm gonna drop the roleplay for a minute. We got absolutely slapped on the ass right here. And honestly... it was pretty pathetic. I mean, they stood their ground for a minute, but old boy on the right over there, fucking Danvos, got knocked down in less than 30 seconds. I'll have to go back and time that. He got hit like 4 times, and his ass was already on the ground. Ruka held her ground a little bit, but not nearly as good as Kang and Rain. Kang and Rain absolutely smacked ass out there, but... I don't know if we can keep this up with just only having 2 warriors. But as usual, you wonderful people, thank you for coming in to hang out with me on my channel. I love every single one of you, especially if you've stuck around this far. I know Chicken Guy probably stuck it out this far, so if you're hearing this, Chicken Guy, thank you. I really needed to hear all the words of encouragement you have. And a couple other people. Let me go look them up real quick. His name was Sleep Deprivation and Depression? No, Sleep Deprivation and Regret. You, sir, are also another wonderful person. You have been commenting on my videos quite often, too. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day, and tune in for more kenshi. I should have another video up soon, and my KSP series, I should have another one of those videos up in about 3 or 4 days. That's going to be the next video I work on. Cheers, guys. Have a wonderful day, and consider subscribing if you haven't already.